This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And if you have a lot of placements of Aries, please pay attention because this is usually very, very accurate. And it's for the month of May. We have some very interesting energy this month of May. Okay, Aries, you are on the move. You are shaking and grooving and making things happen. This is good. Well, it's good on lots of levels. However, it looks like some of you might not, pay attention to the pitfalls. Yeah, you do need to do that. You need to pay attention to the pitfalls, folks. Because sometimes I think you get fed up of the situation you're in and then you make rash decisions and just move ahead and then have to deal with the fallout. And that can be pretty difficult when you're already there. So just take your time and, make things move, but don't fool yourself. Don't delude yourself. Don't think the grass is greener over there, because it isn't always. And you know that. I know you know that, but maybe you're not acting like you know that. So pay attention to that. I think, too, the one thing about Aries, they love to be loved and they love to be in love. And I think it's really important that Aries knock on that door again. If you're feeling the vibe to cuddle up, Aries, make the move, make it happen. Do what you need to do to make that happen. You're one of those, you just really do like to be connected and socially involved with people that you're in love with, whether it be a sexual relationship or children or family or girlfriends or guy friends or something that you love to do. You just love to be expressing the energy of love. Because when you're not expressing love, you're going to flip either way. If they're not in a loving vibe, they can get angry and irritated and not be your best friend. So one of the two is going to happen with the Aries in this season coming, especially with the energies of Pluto going into retrograde. And of course, we still have Scorpio in the lunar eclipse right now. And that's going to move in forward. As the month pulls in, I think you Aries are going to be more concerned about your long term, because maybe you made some quick decisions and you're wondering how that's going to play out. And just so you know, if you made any decisions in the last week, or are going to be more concerned about your long term, because maybe you made some quick decisions and you're wondering how that's going to play out. And just so you know, if you made any decisions in the last week or two, you made them in the time of retrograde, and that means you're going to probably have to wait till the next retrograde to fix it if you don't like what you got. So pay attention to that, Aries. So before you make any significant moves, I say take a moment, step out, stay in the silence, think it out a little bit longer, make very sure before you put the next foot forward if that's what you want to be doing, or the month of May will be a crapshoot, and that's the truth. All right, so be mindful and careful of that. However, the love thing, the emotional thing, the connection thing to romance, that's really going to push you along. I think that there's a real desire for you to change your life. Maybe it's just not what you want it to be. And that's why you're willing to make and take chances. So some of you will win the crapshoot, some of you will not. I mean, of course, that's a general saying, but it really depends on what kind of Aries you are at this time. If you're a loving, caring, gentle vibration, it doesn't mean that you can't be assertive, but if you're a loving, gentle, vibrational Aries, you're going to have the best luck out of the season or the energy that's coming. Because Scorpio does work well, mostly in a lunar eclipse, but sometimes Scorpio doesn't work really super well with the Aries. Okay. So that's going to happen for some of you. Are going to find more love vibration, more connection, more joy, and then the others are going to find themselves in trouble because they thought the grass was greener. So be careful even with picking love, even though you're vibing towards that, you still got to be careful. I say go ahead and do it. Yeah, go have some fun, but put too much energy into it, you could be in trouble. So expressing and participating in romantic activities, yes, but putting your whole heart and soul into it at this moment, I'm going to say just wait until June. Okay, just wait till June if you haven't already. The move may be very traumatizing. If you're planning a move, it could be very traumatizing for you. and really affect your finances for some time to come. For some of you too, I do see some changes in the workplace. So bottom line is, Aries, you're going to be up to making some big changes in your life in this coming period, especially during the Taurus season here. A lot of changes, a lot of movement, and many of you have been waiting for it for a really long time. Okay, so that's going to be really tough on you dudes. Yeah, for sure. Money is going to be a concern. I already said that. Moving stress could affect your physical, but overall, I think your physical is going to be really dynamic, really vibrant, really a lot of vitality, because even if you're in an angry mode, that's going to get you going, get you moving, getting you doing, living, being. You know, you might be negative, but you're vibing at a high level of life. So yeah, you know, it's that Aries Mars vibration can be very, very stimulating and very, it could be irritating too, to be honest with you. So yeah, but don't fool yourself. Be mindful. Change is never easy for you, but it's time change came for you. That's the interesting thing. It's time change came for you. Okay. But yeah, I think that the love vibration is very possible if you pay attention to who's around you and take it light. Yeah, that vibe can definitely move in. I am told to tell you to mind your money, to scale back your expenses, to save your money. What else here? Let's see. But I think overall, physically, you're going to be pretty strong. Mentally, you are... how do I say that? Mentally, you can be too stubborn to make, some of you can be too stubborn to make the right decisions. So please be careful with that. That is the one thing. If you make it on a whim, or if you're angry, or if you're irritated, or you're just moving too quickly, you could really be regretful of that. Okay? I'm worried about that. That's all. Yeah, so I will say that a lot, like I said already, if those Aries are in a happy mode, or loving vibe, and doing really good, and not too aggressive but more assertive, you people are going to win. And I got the Sun card there, the Magician card. Most of you are going to be feeling like you're getting your life back, or like you're getting your energy back, or you're starting to feel more in tune or in sync with your old self. COVID, I think, flipped you over, and now you're kind of flipping yourself back the other way. So a lot of this is going to be hard work, but definitely worthy. And all I can say is, Aries, overall, you're going to be dealing with a lot of your shadow sides, a lot of your demons, a lot of your stubbornness, a lot of those things. You're going to be dealing with that in May. And for those of you that need to, dig it out and scrape it out and polish your rough edges, you're going to be doing a pretty good job on it. So I'm going to say, yay, good job. Good job for you folks. And I think you'll be rewarded if you come from a humble place. So there you go. That's Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of May. That's not too bad.